So now I'm just flipping them over. Lamb chops are, well, you can cook them well done, but we like ours a little bit pink in the middle. What is up, y'all, and welcome back to Qui Nichelle on the channel. Y'all know we talk about fashion, beauty, and life. And y'all, today I'm bringing y'all another cooking video. Before we get into the video, make sure that you do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, never forget to tell a friend to tell a friend about Qui Nichelle, because y'all know how we do on the channel. I already have my water boiling, and I have some chicken bouillon in my water. I'm making some Cajun shrimp pasta and lamb chops. I am using rotini noodles for the pasta, and I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. That was half a box of rotini noodles. I do have my shrimp here that I need to season, and I'm going to start off with some Cajun seasoning. And some Old Bay. And that's all I'm going to put on the shrimp. Now you can mix this up with your hand, of course, but I've been washing my hands like all day, and they are super dry, so I really don't want to have to touch no more meat if I don't have to with my bare hands. But that's seasoned up real good. So we're just gonna let that sit. The noodles are in. Let me get a spoon for that. And this is just a pasta spoon. And I'm just really making sure they don't stick, because I literally just poured them in there. And we already have the lamb. I've been marinating this lamb. So this has several seasonings on the lamb. I'll show y'all what I put on there. I put some Cajun seasoning, some garlic powder, some sea salt, seasoned salt, black pepper, and I also put some complete seasoning and some ground thyme. So that's what I seasoned the lamb chops up with. And I just been having these sitting out at room temperature. Remember, I told y'all when you cook your meat, try to have it at room temperature. That way when you put it in a hot pan or in the oven or whatever you're doing with it on the grill, it doesn't just automatically tense up. So I've been having that marinating for about 30 minutes. Probably about 30 minutes. So I'm just going to let this boil. The pasta. And I put chicken broth in the pasta water so that the pasta can taste like, you know, seasoned or whatever. Because from what I understand, and from me cooking, you can put seasoning on pasta after the fact, but what you put in it while it's boiling is going to absorb that flavor. So that's why I use chicken broth. So once that is done, I think I'm going to start searing the shrimp once the pasta is done, because y'all know shrimp don't take that long, and I don't want them to be like really cold by the time I start mixing it all in the pasta. So I'll be back once the pasta is done, and we're sauteing the shrimp. And also I'm going to cook the lamb chops last, because lamb chops don't really take that long. And I want those to be fresh and hot as well. Kind of everything at the same time. So I'll be back in a minute, y'all. So my pasta is done. As y'all can tell, it is large. It is swollen up. I do already have butter in my pan, and I'm about to put the shrimp in. Try not to get the juice in there. Okay. And I don't know about y'all, but I like to cook like all the shrimp or whatever I'm cooking, you know, kind of in order so that it cooks as evenly as possible. Okay, and this is 1 bag of shrimp. I think they were large shrimp, if I'm not mistaken. You can use whatever shrimp you like. Some people, actually, you don't even have to use shrimp. Some people use chicken in there. Some people use like sausage, smoked sausage in there. I personally just went with shrimp because I wanted shrimp, and then I'm cooking lamb, so I don't want to do like sausage or chicken. But you could do whatever you want to do. Oh, I need to cut bell pepper as well because I'm gonna put that in my sauce. So I have a red and a green pepper, and I'm gonna do half of both. I'm gonna rinse these off. And you can not use peppers, or you could use peppers. It's really how you want to do it, but I want to put peppers in it. And I think I'm gonna keep them like this. You could cut them up smaller if you wanted to, but I think this is okay. And also, y'all know how to tailor portion sizes based on your family, or you know, whatever your situation is. If you're cooking for 1, cooking for 5, whatever you're doing. I always cook a decent amount because baby takes his lunch. So, and then we do eat leftovers, so that's cool. And let me just cut this out. And I'm just gonna put the other half for the pepper in a Ziploc bag. And y'all, these look good. Y'all know it don't take that long to cook shrimp at all. And you don't even have to flip them over like I'm doing. But I'm flipping them over just because. But of course you don't have to. Also, you can put as much or as little peppers or no peppers, whatever you want to do. Because I saw some that had peppers and then I saw some that did not. So again, it's really all in what you want to do, what you like. But I'm just giving y'all my take on a Cajun pasta. And I don't think I ever made lamb chops on the channel. Or, wow, or a Cajun pasta. Okay, so that's good. And the shrimp are done. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this out. Okay, so I have the pasta just drained. Okay, and my shrimp are done. I actually think I'm going to, I'm going to put the shrimp in here. It'll be okay. Because I'm about to make my sauce. I'm going to saute down the peppers. You also, I dropped the piece, y'all. You also could put onions if you like. I'm not going to put onions, but you definitely could put onions if you like. And I'm gonna just make my sauce right on top of this. And then we'll do the lamb chops at the very end. But I'm gonna let this simmer for just a second and then I'll be right back. I'm about to do my sauce. Y'all, I just added some butter. I'm gonna put the rest of this cream cheese block in there. Some heavy cream. Okay, so I do have another one just in case it's not enough sauce. And when it's almost done, I'm gonna go in with some boysen's cheese. So right now, we're just waiting on this to melt. And that is butter and then that shrimp juice. I didn't drain it because it's pasta. And y'all can see it's gonna need to be saucy. So it will be good. So I'll be back to y'all in just a minute when this is like starting to melt, and then I'm adding the boysen's cheese. So y'all can see that it is bubbling now. I'm gonna put some black pepper. And some green goddess seasoning. It's like a trio of more than a trio of seasonings. It has dried green onion, dried garlic, black pepper, dried chives, and stuff like that, dried onions. So we're gonna put some of that in there. And of course we're gonna go in with some Cajun seasoning and some crushed red pepper. And I'm taking it off the heat so it does not like overdo or overcook. And then I'm gonna go in with some boysen's cheese. And I'll probably go in with a little less than half. Very close to half, but about that much. And bring it back to the heat. And I'm gonna break this up with the spatula just so that it melts faster. So it's looking good, y'all. Smells good as well. And I'm just gonna let the boysen's cheese melt in there. And I don't think I'm gonna need any more sauce, But we'll know once we pour it over the pasta. And that looks good. So that's what the sauce is looking like. And I'm literally just going to pour it. All over the noodles. And I'm gonna let y'all see how it's looking right now. I am gonna let it sit for a little bit, so that it can get a little bit thicker. If not, I will come back. If it does not get thicker, which it generally does once you let it sit for a little bit, gets thicker, I'm gonna put a top, clean this pan, and get ready to do our lamb chops. I have the pasta here, and I am going to put some 4-state cheddar on this. And it's totally optional. You don't have to do that. But I have it on like a low simmer. Cheese is on top. I use about half of the bag. I have my pan getting hot for the lamb chops. And like I said, we got 6 lamb chops. I'm gonna squeeze the other one in, y'all. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's too big. So I'll just have to cook that one by itself. And I'm gonna bring y'all a little closer. And then we have the Cajun pasta. So I'll be back in just a minute. Well, I'll be back, yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. I'll show y'all how they look when I flip them over. And then we'll go in when I'm plating and doing, or the baby's gonna do a taste test. So now I'm just flipping them over. Lamb chops are, well, you can cook them well done, but we like ours a little bit pink in the middle. So they look good. And now, since y'all see how they look on raw, and then once I flip them over, I will be back when it's time to plate. And then, of course, like I said, baby's gonna do a taste test of the finished meal. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Plate baby's food. And let me make sure I give him some shrimp in there. Okay. And I'm looking for parsley. So that's how it looks, and I'm gonna give him 2 lamb chops, and then I'm gonna be right back with baby doing the taste test. Okay, so baby is about to do a taste test. And excuse his little man cave, y'all. Y'all know this is his little domain. But she blew it, honey. It's hot for real. You like the finished product? Mm-hmm. I had a little bit more Cajun. You know they got a bone up in there. I added a little bit more Cajun and a little bit more red pepper because I thought it should be a little bit, yeah, because of the Cajun aspect. Ooh. And you know, I didn't cut the fat off either, so. And y'all can cut the fat off y'all lamb chops if y'all want to. I didn't, so he got to cut through that part.
Really put on the side.
It look good.
Mm-hmm.
Show them that it's pink in the middle. That's how we like ours, y'all. Okay, y'all, so baby did say 2 thumbs up. Again, y'all can cut the fat off of the lamb chops if you want to. I didn't. I just seared it in the pan. And then the knife is dull as well, but as you can see, the meat is very tender and it is still pink in the middle. That's how we like our lamb chops. Of course, if you don't like yours like that, you can do well done, to each his own, but that's how we like ours. But y'all, that is the end of the video. Of course, y'all know I'm about to fix my plate and find something to watch. And yeah, make sure that y'all do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Qui Nichelle, because y'all know how we do on the channel. And y'all already know, honey, we are out.